We'll start with our next session. In this session, we'll see various control statements. We'll see how to take input from keyboard by using input function. Then we'll see if-else statement, for loop, while loop. Okay, so we'll start with input function first. Now previously we've seen print function, which we are using to print output on screen. Now we want to see input function by which we can take input from keyboard. Input function reads a single line of input from keyboard and returns as a string. See, this is a syntax of input function here. This input function reads the line from keyboard and returns it as a string. It also having one optional parameter also. We can provide one string parameter. That string parameter will work as a prompt for input here. You can see this example. Here we are calling this function input. We are passing one prompt also, enter your name. And whatever name we entering through keyboard, that will be written by this function, which we are storing in this x variable that we are printing in this next line. So we'll see how we can do it. Here we are prompting. Here we are calling this input function, providing one prompt like this, enter your name. Okay, so whatever name entered will be get stored in this name variable that we are printing over here by calling this, by using this concatenation operator like this. And run this code. This is prompting now, enter your name. So here we are entering this name and hello, and that name will be your output. This is how we can take input from keyboard by using this input function. Now suppose if you want to take numerical input from keyboard, we'll see how we can do it now. See, input function returns input as a string. So if you want to take numerical input from keyboard, we first read input as a string and we'll convert that input into appropriate data type using type conversion function like int, float, etc. that we have seen previously. So suppose now you want to take input of age. Okay, we want to take input of age. So in that case, here see we are calling this input function, providing one prompt here like this. But this function returns string and we want to take it as a integer here. So here whatever input provided by this input function, we pass that particular string as a parameter to this int function. So int will convert that string into integer and that return value we are storing in age. This is the way you can take numerical input from keyboard. It's like suppose now if I want to take fractional input, then I can call this function float. Here we are calling this input function. And suppose say here I'm just going with some salary or something like that. Okay. So see how it works. Here input reads from keyboard, returns as a string stored in name variable. Here input reads as a string converted to integer stored in this age variable. Here input read as a string converted to float stored in this salary variable. Okay, so this is how we can take different types of input from keyboard. Okay, so it's a straightforward. I will not print it again now. Okay, so just understand input function, just understand type conversion function to convert a string input into appropriate data type.